boiler. It's a Burnham MST 396, and here's the rating on it. It fires at a gallon 05 gallons per hour, 396 square feet of steam, and steam is measured in square feet. So here's our header, and we come off of the header, go into our main supply, and this is our connection to the existing. When you do steam replacement boilers, you usually run into existing conditions that are extremely unfavorable. This was no exception. You have to stop somewhere when you replace steam heating, and this is where we stopped. You can go repiping the whole house, but you have to question at what expense. So the contract was to replace the boiler, not all the heating pipes throughout the house. So this boiler has a McDonald Miller PS 801 low water cutoff, and on the MST you put them upside down so the actual control is under here. Here's our gauge glass, our pressure control. This all comes packaged with the boiler. Our pressure gauge. What does not come with the boiler is the auto feeder, and in this application we're using the Unimatch WFE 120, which connects directly to the PS 801 low water cutoff. And here's our backflow preventer, which is code in Massachusetts. And we have a what return here. Here's our main vent, and this comes down. I put a little bit of insulation and wrap the insulation with some protectant so that people walking by won't get burnt and the insulation won't get ripped. And then as we make our way around, we have our draft regulator, our Hartford loop, and our pressure relief valve. I always put skimming ports on my steam boilers, which is in the back. The MST controller comes with plug-and-play features. You just basically wire a hot and neutral here and a thermostat wire, and you're done. Everything else is pretty much packaged unless you add the low water cutoff or a fan in a can. In our circumstance, we added a fan in a can, which is over here, and this gets wired in series with the burner. So this has to prove first before it sends the signal back to the burner. And once the fan in a can proves, it ignites the burner or powers the burner. Burner has a delayed ignition purposely with a solenoid. It's a Beckett burner, and it has a plug connector. And here's our gauge glass. What else can I tell you? It's super quiet. It doesn't knock. And on steam, again, you have to pitch it properly. For instance, as I come out of this header, once they're combined together, this is actually pitching down this way very slightly, so that way I get dry steam up out of this T, which is turned up, and headed up here. You always want to keep the steam as dry as possible, and that's always worked for me. I always think of steam piping as drain piping, because that's basically what it is. In order to keep the steam dry, you have to pitch the mains like a drain. So that's my mindset has been for 24 years, and it's worked for me. If you have a better way that works for you, good luck. So that's pretty much it. Here's our Firematic switch, and that's our oil tank right there. I haven't finished cementing this line. I'm about to do that, and we always replace the oil line when we replace a boiler on oil. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Thank you.